Hello and welcome to EmComm Solutions. So hopefully you made it here from my other channel, Ravenwood Acres, where I have a whole playlist on LoRa, mesh communications, and some emergency communication stuff. This channel will be focused primarily only on those things, versus my Ravenwood Acres channel has a lot of other kind of emergency preparedness topic information. So if you're interested in that and you didn't come from there, go check it out and subscribe to that channel too. So we're going to be talking about how you can use the Lilygo devices if maybe you travel from North America to Europe frequently, or you're like myself and recently moved to Europe for the next few years, or a year at least, and then we'll find out how this works out for me. But I am now working and living in Albania, and I was thinking, well, how am I going to continue to do LoRa mesh stuff while I'm over there? I'm going to have to order all new devices, and I have a lot of time and money wrapped up in the my 950 megahertz. But I'd always noticed on the little chip in there, and I'll throw an image here in the side in the video that tells you or shows you where it says on the LoRa chip there that it can operate in. It says 868 and 915 when Europe primarily there's the EU Europe one on. If you look in the Metastasity app, and we'll show that towards the end, kind of just the screen share of me selecting and updating my TDEC, because I've done everything. I've done my T-Beam Supreme, my T-Echo, and one T-Beam is what I decided to bring, and the TDEC. TDEC will be switching. Obviously, you also need a antenna, and we'll show you here. This is kind of my go-to for the 915, but and of course the details of this will be down below. This is the 868 by the what are they? I always forget the brand name. If it's even on here, I'll put it down below. It's TE Connectivity is the brand, and I get it from DigiKey. But I was worried about mixing them up because I was like, where they're not labeled. But if you look there, well, for one, the length is different. That's your first indicator, right? But the little band there at the top, it might be hard to see on there, but one's kind of like whitish gray, and then the one's a more goldish. This is the 915, so you can obviously tell the difference there. So you need that. So that was my first step, was getting those in. I think because I ordered, I think, 2 just to see if it'd work initially, and then I was like, okay, it works, so I ordered like 4 more, and I was worried they literally showed up the day before I had to get on the plane. So thanks DigiKey for being really fast with their shipping. And so I put that on. I think it was my Supreme that I initially tried it on, and then I just went into the configurations, as we're going to show here towards the end, and changed it to the EU 868, and then I left it on the same channel that it was with all my other 915s, and sent a message to see if it would go through. It didn't go through, so that told me, okay, that worked. When I got here to Albania, and I've been messing around a little bit with my stuff, I broke out my SDR and set it to 868 and sent messages, and you can see the pulse message on the waterfall here. So that obviously, I don't even know if it's still, it should be still up. Yeah, so see, I had it on there, trying to get the reflection off there. Too late, too bad. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, so I had that set up, and you get the little pulse, 3 pulses, and you'll get the beacon one too, where it checks with itself. But it's also a way you can kind of see if there's anybody transmitting in your area on the 868 band. So that's pretty cool. So we'll go into here in the end. I'm going to show you our walkthrough of that. Okay, as you're going to see here in the screen, it's really simple. You just go into the app, you connect to the device after you've put your new antenna on there. Then you select EU, send it to the device, and then of course if you've created a new channel for your devices, or you're just going with the default channel, then that's fine. But if you're creating your own channel, then you can select that, send it over, reboot. It'll reboot your device again, and you're all set up and you're ready to go. So you'll see here also me just running the test with the SDR just to see that pulse of the message going through. Everything seems to be working. Upcoming, I'm going to be going around. I have 2 channels programmed in my settings here, the default and then my personal channel. I'm going to be going around my local area and seeing, if I can pick up other users that are using the default channel. And then we'll also be setting up a node here off a balcony because I'm in an apartment. So I should have decent coverage, except for I'm on the south side. So anything kind of south of me would be probably decent. Although I do have a little bit of east or west, line that'll kind of go down into the cities in some areas. So we'll play around with it. Hope this was useful. I mean, like I said, not everyone's traveling, but hey, you don't have to buy new devices. I will be trying to get some other ones. Probably not going to be trying to order them over here. I'll be going home sometime in 3 or 4 months for some vacation time, and I'll pick up some more while I'm there, or order them before I get home, and then I can bring them back with me and the equipment to build a solar node. So stay tuned for more videos as we continue to explore LoRa mesh communications around the world. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our social media links. You can connect with us there, and my website, which is there. Eventually there will be a separate EmComm Solutions website, but that'll probably be a little ways down the road, a couple months from now. Thanks for watching.